Ready to fire the town on your order, sir.
The town? Burn the church.
There's no honor in this.
Burn the church, Captain.
God, I cannot wait till he dies.
I'm just gonna go through with it.
I wish I could kill him with my own hands.
Howdy, folks. Welcome on back to You, Me, and the Movies, and happy 4th of July. It's 4th of July this week, so we're going to watch the greatest Revolutionary War film of all time, The Patriot.
Sweet.
Now, of course, you probably never watched this because it's almost 3 hours long.
Yeah, no, I know my dad's watched it before. I'm sure I've seen bits and pieces walking by the TV at that time, but...
It's a classic. Mm-hmm. Mel Gibson, Heath Ledger.
Okay.
Great Independence Day film.
Yeah, it's just a really long one.
Yeah, well, a lot of shit happens.
This is true.
So...
The revolution was long.
Are you ready to get your freedom?
Hell yeah.
Let's do it.
But first, like, comment, subscribe, come hang out with us for the Patriot on this 4th of July weekend.
Yeah, and check out our Patreon link down below if you want early access to our videos, following comment, access to polls, helps pick our next. Links down there. Check it out. Let's watch The Patriot.
Here we go.
This film should start with a national anthem.
That would be more appropriate.
Right?
Yeah. Well, except for the national anthem didn't exist back then. So maybe it wouldn't be appropriate.
I have long feared that my sins would return to visit me, and the cost is more than I can bear.
Great score from John Williams in this.
In our good.
She should be showing him YMCA. Right? That's where those letters come from. That card deck.
Gotcha. Good one. So full of great jokes.
That's why you married me. How many kids are in this family? It's like 12?
4? 5? I don't know.
That's perfect.
Father, a post rider!
Did you finish planting the south field?
More than half.
Well, those swimming breaks really cut into the day, don't they?
He was just calling their bluff.
What a beautiful chair, though. Is he worried? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Not a great craftsman, huh? Oh.
Gone through a lot of them.
Oh, she's a cutie. South Carolina, 1776.
Single dad.
Lots of kids, too.
Count up 5 fingers.
So died during childbirth?
And it's right.
Possibly
It's right there.
the last baby, her.
Yeah.
Must be a new magazine day.
Nudie Magazine Day! I love Nudie Magazine Day.
Well, the assembly's been convened, so I've been called to
Charlestown? We're going to Charlestown?
So he's like a...
Representative.
Representative of... Very cool. Okay.
Back when we had the best kind of representatives. People who just lived at home and they got a letter when they said, hey, come, we gotta talk about shit.
They did their jobs at home and then... Yeah, when they were
living
called.
in the Capitol 24/7.
Look at all those ships.
I have this for you, Susan. It belonged to your mother. She's still not talking?
No.
I mean, there's lots of kids in that family. Maybe she just doesn't have anything,
Yeah, she's like-
to say. She can't get a word in, you know?
They talk enough for her.
Good, let's shoot guns. Right in the air.
Miss Howard, isn't it?
You know who I am, Gabriel Martin. The last time you saw me, I was 11, and you put ink in my tea. It was you. And it turned my teeth black for a month.
My bad.
No comeback for that. You say something like, well, your smile looks great now.
Should the American colonies govern themselves independently? I believe they can, and they should. But if you're asking me, am I willing to go to war with England? Well, then the answer is most definitely no.
The sons are like, ooh.
How do you get around that, though?
Be like Canada and just wait until they just say, okay, you're on your own.
I will not fight. And because I will not fight, I will not cast a vote that will send others to fight in my stead.
And your principles.
I'm a parent. I haven't got the luxury of principles.
Do you believe that statement?
I'm not sure I understand the context of that statement.
Like,
How do you not have principles even if you are a parent?
he can't go to war for his principles because he has to, his priority is his kids before that.
I completely understand that, okay. If you weren't a single father, I think his
If
feelings
his
on...
wife was still around, you
Yeah.
think he'd go?
Mm-hmm.
Do you intend to enlist without my permission?
Yes, I do. I thought you were a man of principle.
When you have a family of your own, perhaps you'll understand.
When I have a family of my own, I won't hide behind them.
Oof. Those are harsh words. Well, good. Let him fight on behalf of your family if that...
He's a grown man. He can make the decision
exactly.
for himself.
I'll see to it that he serves under me. Make him a clerk or quartermaster, something of that sort.
Good luck.
Like, if he's just like me, he won't be a clerk.
What?
He was probably thinking if he's just like
yeah. I thought you said... You're talking about yourself. I'm like, what? Why are you talking about yourself right now?
Our losses have been grievous.
war was so weird back, like just
stand up in front of each other and shoot. God, brutal. Don't hide behind anything. Just stand up and shoot. He was an axe-wielding kind of soldier, huh?
That's it, Thomas.
When?
17.
That's 2 years. It's already been 2. The war could be over by then.
Oh, God willing.
All right. 17. What happened at Fort Wilderness?
Yeah, you don't want to hear those stories. He also didn't like that agreement he just made, even though he proposed it.
Uh-oh.
Who's he with?
We're gonna have to fight them off.
Won't Father do that?
They'll probably kill us men. And do Lord knows what to you women.
Oh, Jesus. Simmer down, son.
Slowly turn.
Oh.
I have to get these dispatches to Hillsborough.
You're in no condition to ride.
I can't stay here. It's not safe.
Oh, shit. Oh, girls, I'd get away from the windows. Literally in the front yard.
Yeah. The British are winning.
Yeah.
Oh, there's men from both sides, right? There's blue coats in there too.
Oh, God.
Thank you for the care of His Majesty's soldiers.
Who are these fellas?
Lieutenant, have a detachment take our wounded to our surgeons at Winsboro.
Yes, sir.
Fire the house and barns.
Colonel, I beg you, please reconsider. By the rules of war.
Rules of war. Would you like a lesson, sir, in the rules of war? Or perhaps your children will.
This guy is not following rules of engagement.
Oh, no.
Gabriel, run!
Thomas!
Oh, boy.
Stupid boy.
Can't wait to see him murder that guy.
I think he's like a royal guard or something like that.
Demons? Demons, probably.
Funky hat.
And burn their whole home and barn and destroy all their livestock just because they
were neutral.
Helped both sides.
Yeah. Abigail's been like a mother to those kids for like since they were all born too. Especially the little one.
His toy soldiers fell out of his pocket. Ugh.
Nathan, Samuel.
X-Men up.
Yeah, you're men today.
Double digits are coming with me.
Now, if anything should happen to me, I want you two to drop your weapons and I want you to run as quickly as you can. Now you hide in the brush, make your way home, get your brother and your sisters, and you take them to your Aunt Charlotte's. Understood?
Oh, God. I just hate this.
Aim small, miss small.
Aim small, miss small.
Aim small, miss small. They know their ranks because they've been playing with toy soldiers their whole lives.
Yeah.
I got the head guy. He actually looked like he felt really bad about what they had to do.
To the right! Fire!
Taught his sons well. Oh, jeez. I was lucky. Right through his hand.
Oh, God.
He's a master axe thrower there.
Yeah, your dad's a fucking natural born killer. You just took out a dozen of them?
Oh, I think it was more than that. I think the middle brother got half a dozen himself.
Yeah.
The younger one hit one as for a shot.
You got him. Can't ever look at your dad the same way again after that. Anti-cry drink.
Yeah.
Who did this?
It was Matt.
Oh, he survived.
Calm down. Calm down. Now, 20 of His Majesty's soldiers are dead, and I know.
20?
Take your time and tell me, how many were there? Were they militia? Were they regulars?
Don't really remember how many. Maybe one.
Maybe what?
Mr. Martin.
Not now.
I'm glad I killed them.
Get some rest. Samuel.
Yeah, he's a little afraid of you now.
Middle one's probably just like his dad.
Just a natural born killer inside.
When will you be back, Father?
I don't know. Nathan, I want you to take care of your brothers and sisters and your Aunt Charlotte. I'm dependent on you. As I am on you, Samuel.
At least he's looking at him now.
Yeah.
How is the aunt single?
I
Is she
don't
a
know.
widower?
What?
She must be a widower.
Perhaps. She is so cute. Great. Battle in the backyard. Holy shit, a big one. The music, I don't think I'll ever understand the music on the front lines.
Guys march with a drum. Just to keep the rhythm.
I'm not going back.
That Gates is a damn fool. He spent too many years in the British Army. Going muzzle to muzzle with redcoats in open field. It's madness.
You gotta change your tactics.
Yeah, you can't just go into an open field against them. You gotta... Because they're soldiers. You're not, right? You gotta do some guerrilla warfare.
I think the British had more soldiers at their disposal, too.
Of course. Oh my god, his head.
And it's gone.
Okay. Was... Plus you got this psycho demon.
These rustics are so inept. Nearly takes the honor out of victory.
Scottish Royal Guard?
The GR?
Yeah.
No, I think they're just...
No, Scots have kilts, don't they? Just wondering why he called them rustics.
I think he meant the Americans.
Oh. Oh, because they're so easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now there's nothing to stop him from heading north to finish off Washington.
Unless we can keep Cornwallis in the south until the French arrive.
When?
6 months at the earliest.
Oh, shit.
You can actually trust the French to keep their
You're gonna
word.
hold him off for 6 months? No problem.
Benjamin Martin.
Awkward.
The hero of Fort Wilderness, your reputation precedes you.
This sounds like what?
Hero?
Might I request, sir, that you transfer my son here under my command?
Sir, no,
No, that's done.
Colonel, I've been a soldier now for 2 years. As a scout, horseman, marksman, scavenger.
That's so.
Yes, sir, I could be of better service with the regulars.
Where'd you learn all that riding, shooting, scavenging?
My father taught me.
We'll put the word out. Start on the south side of the Santee.
We cover more ground if we split up.
Very well, Corporal. You take Harrisville, Pembroke, Wakefield. I'll start on the north side of the Santee, and we'll meet at Old Spanish Mission in Black Swamp.
You just give him a promotion right there.
You have children? French.
Extends down towards the headwater here and right across to the far bank of the Ohio River. It's 100,000 acres.
It's an imposing land grant, my lord. You will be a country unto yourself.
He's talking about the land he's gonna take.
Yes. This is how His Majesty rewards those who fight for him as gentlemen.
I dare to presume my own meager contributions will be rewarded one day.
You may presume too much.
He's saying you're not a gentleman.
Right.
I advance myself only through victory.
You advance yourself only through my good graces. These colonials are our brethren, and when this conflict is over, we will re-establish commerce with them.
Which means if you just keep killing all of their kids, you're not going to be thrilled about wanting to work with you.
We are here to pray for the souls of those men hanging outside.
Yes, pray for them. But honor them by taking up arms with us.
Dan Scott, barely a week ago, I heard you rail for 2 hours about independence. I ask only that you act upon the beliefs of which you have so strongly spoken, and in which you so strongly believe.
You're gonna have to marry her.
So easy to say what you believe, and it's so much harder to
stand up for it.
Yeah.
May I have permission to write Anne?
Yes, you have permission to write me.
Write her. Very well.
He heard ride.
Right. He was like, what?
He's very forward.
The shepherd must tend his flock. And at times, fight off the wolves.
Always need a chaplain too, so. How successful was his dad at recruiting?
Probably pretty successful. Guess we're about to see.
You sure this is the right place to recruit for a militia?
Yeah, they're all just hammered.
God save King George!
It's the right place.
Any bounty?
Well, no scalp money this time, Rawlins. But you can keep or sell back to me the muskets and gear of any redcoat.
It's a good bargain.
Yeah. Everyone scalped in the history of war.
I'm gonna kill me some redcoats.
There's a story going around about some 20 redcoats got killed by a ghost or some damn thing. Carried a Cherokee tomahawk.
Aren't you a little old to be believing in ghost stories?
They served together, you think?
Yeah, must have. Gonna melt him down for bullets. Well, in a way, it's kind of like Thomas got his opportunity to help fight the war, right?
Yeah.
Sad as it is.
Musket balls. Change our tactics here. No more open field battles. Guerrilla tactics.
You know, like cotton flying. My allergies would just be hating that.
We surrender! We surrender! Oh! No! God! For the love of God, we... These men were about to surrender!
Perhaps. We will never know.
He's right. In the future, full quarter will be given to British wounded and any who surrender.
The British men of war gave no such quarter when it fired on a ship carrying my wife and daughters. I watched from 200...
We're militia. This is not regular army. Every man here is free to come and go as he pleases. But while you're here, you will obey my command, or I will have you shot.
Well, that seems counterintuitive.
They won't let anybody near the wagon.
I just wanted the meat.
It's the personal correspondence of Lord Cornwallis.
I say we drink the wine, eat the dogs, and use the papers for musket lighting.
Eat the dogs.
Yeah, dog is a fine meal.
Good heavens.
They're just messing with them.
Are they? I don't know.
Those were big dogs.
Great Danes.
But we'll have a chance to build a new world. A world where all men are created equal under God.
Equal. Sounds good.
Just take another 100 years.
Right.
His victories at Camden and Charlestown were perfect. Perfect. And he knows it, what's more. And perhaps that's his weakness.
Sir?
Pride's a weakness.
Personally, I would prefer stupidity.
If he's proud of his accomplishments, he'll try to recreate them with the same tactics, right?
You would think.
Ghost, ghost, ghost. You created this ghost, Colonel.
My lord.
Your brutality has swelled his ranks, without which this ghost would have disappeared, and I would be in North Carolina or Virginia by now.
He's right.
O'Hara, our supply ship appears to have arrived.
Yes, my lord, it has. My lord, your replacement wardrobe is aboard ship, but Colonel Tavington thought it best to secure our arms and munitions first.
Probably a good idea.
You look good in that color.
It stinks.
It's at a dead man, then.
Think they got all the guns?
Maybe not all of them, but
as much as
all
they
that they
carry.
need. Yeah.
Oh, fireworks! Lovely.
Well, so much for his new coat.
Mr. Howard, I've come to call on Anne.
He can't hear you.
I've come to call on Anne.
Well, of course you call yourself a man.
Father, stop it. You heard him?
Oh, nearly finished.
You needn't worry, Father.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I think bundling bags are a wonderful tradition. I don't mind in the least.
Is this so they can sleep together without sleeping together?
Just to ensure that he doesn't take her.
It's very good.
Peter, don't worry. I sew better than my mother did.
I hope so.
I hope so. Oh, that is kind of a fun idea, huh? They can
sleep over without.
Yeah, be together without with the guarantee of not being
thread's
intimate.
broken. Someone's getting the.
All bound slaves who give minimum 1 year service in the Continental Army will be granted freedom.
Only another 6 months.
What in the hell are you gonna do with freedom?
Meet a nice lady, settle down, start a family.
Yeah, whatever he wants.
That's what happens when you make out all night.
Swap spit so much.
Do you think he knows he's got
I don't know.
ink in his mouth?
Leave the wagons and go.
This is the King's Highway, and I advise you and your men to make way.
Shit. Shit, 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 shit.
They set up a trap. Pretty good. Oh, that militia's busted.
Yep.
Father, wherever you go, men buy you drinks because of what happened to Fort Wilderness.
What the hell happened there?
The French and the Cherokee had raided along the Blue Ridge. We caught up with them at Fort Wilderness. We cut them apart, slowly. We placed the heads on a pallet and sent them back with the two that lived to Fort Abercon. The eyes, tongues, fingers, we put in baskets. Sent them down the Ashlow to the Cherokee.
Not ideal. He's not so proud of that.
There will be a time for revenge. But until then, stay the course.
Yeah, when you get that one fucking guy alone, that'll be the time for revenge.
Yeah.
Chop his head off. Take his tongue out.
Saved his life.
The British got 18 of our men at Fort Carolina. They're gonna be hung one at a time until they give up the rest of them.
Oh, he stayed around long enough to hear what they were planning to do.
Trade 2 dogs for 18 men?
He has a pair of dogs with him. Great Danes.
They're Cornwallis's dogs. Taking some pointers.
He's like, how is this so freaking hard?
Jupiter, Mars. Come, boys, come. Come. Please be seated.
Thank you.
Being gentlemen about it.
Know that in civilized warfare, officers in the field must not be accorded inappropriate levels of hostile attention.
To your mind, what are appropriate levels of hostile attention?
Oh, Colonel, imagine the utter chaos that would follow from leaderless armies having at each other.
He's mad that they're taking out the colonels and captains. And...
Restrain them from, say, targeting civilians, women, children, and such.
That's a separate issue.
No. I consider them linked.
Very much so.
And as long as your soldiers attack civilians, I will order the shooting of officers at the outset of every engagement. And my men are excellent marksmen.
But I do have 18 criminals under sentence of death, but I hold no prisoners of war.
If that's your position, 18 of your officers will have to die.
My officers?
Prisoner exchange.
They're all his guys dressed in their clothes.
Give me their names, but their ranks are 9 lieutenants, 5 captains, 3 majors, and 1 very fat colonel who called me a cheeky fellow.
You know, this is not the conduct of a gentleman.
If the conduct of your officers is the measure of a gentleman, I'll take that as a compliment.
He knows he was just ripping his one officer for it.
They liked him.
Even the dogs are rebelling.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I remember you. From that farm, that stupid little boy.
Uh-oh.
You know, it's an ugly business, doing one's duty.
He can't wait to kill you.
Before this war's over, I'm going to kill you.
Why wait?
Soon.
Soon.
Gonna make you sweat it out a little. Screw it, I'm taking the dogs now. Oh, they're just scarecrows. Even better. He's gonna have an axe to grind
One
now,
of our
though.
captured officers, my lord.
Attacking his pride.
I can capture him for you. But to do so requires the use of tactics that are somewhat brutal, I think.
Go on.
Will assume the full mantle of responsibility for my actions, free of the chain of command, rendering you blameless.
Yikes.
Just needs your approval.
If I do this, you and I both know that I can never return to England with honor.
He wants land, dickhead.
Tell me about Ohio.
It's alright.
Never been.
I was there a couple months ago.
That's right, you did have to drive through, didn't you?
I had to drive to Cleveland.
Benjamin Martin.
He's the ghost.
What do you know about him?
Hell, everything. I could tell you the size of his boot.
Does he have family? Where would he hide his children?
Oh, what a fucking ass.
His wife's sister has a plantation. It's not far.
It's crossing the line.
Get him out. Get him out, get him out, get him out.
Boys, come. Go.
Go, go, go. Get the fuck out of there.
We'll go downstairs to the kitchen.
Margaret,
quick, get down there fast.
Kitchen's in the cellar?
Well, back in those days, they would have had a kitchen separate from the house so as to not warm the building of the house. Can we shoot him in the face?
Where'd he go?
He's a ghost like his dad. Good job, Auntie.
Where are they hiding?
Oh, jeez.
Where's Father?
Ride him away. Get him out of there. Now Charlotte's lost everything. All
Just
she had
things.
left.
Just things, right?
Yeah.
Where is Father?
Speaking for months now.
Speaking for months. He'll come and see you as soon as he can.
I don't care. I hate him.
Oh, Susan, you don't hate him.
I hate him, and I hope he never comes back.
Ooh.
Where'd she get that from? Resentment from what?
Well, she never knew her mom. That's the only person, and then he just decided to leave.
Susan talked to you?
Full sentences. As if she'd been speaking all along.
In her head.
What did she say?
She said that she loves you and misses you, but she understands why you can't be there with her.
Exact opposite of that.
Tavington has a list of our men. He's burning our homes, killing whomever resists.
Where?
7 homes along the Santee so far.
His wife and son.
They need to kill that fucker. Oh, no.
John, this is not a time for vengeance. This is a time for mourning.
I think it's a fine time for vengeance. He's gonna kill himself.
Susan?
He was the reason she wasn't talking all those years. You alright?
Yeah, what? I was thirsty. What do you want from me?
A woman can have a strange effect on a man.
There were times I had trouble breathing around your mother.
Know just how he feels.
I now pronounce you man and wife.
Needs to consummate that marriage.
Why?
He's got to go back to war soon.
I'm not my sister.
I know that.
Well,
Well, what?
Oh, he's gonna make you say it.
I'm not my sister. It's like, did she have to make the first move with him? She's saying, you have to make the first move with me? She's not just your Annie, Mark, kids.
Papa! Papa, go! Say anything! I'll say anything you want! Papa, please don't
Susan,
go.
Susan. I promise. I'll come back.
Better come back.
He has to live now. He has to live. Susan will be so fucked up if he dies. Where the hell are the French already, huh?
Just the three of us?
John Raskin did come by earlier. He looked around, then he left.
There they are.
I got another 2 months to go before I get to 12 months.
That a guy.
Trust the French.
Yes, trust the French. Where else do I get the opportunity to kill a few redcoats? Perhaps a few wounded ones when you're not looking.
Oh boy.
Mr. Wilkins? Colonel Tavington wishes to address the whole village.
So he can burn you alive in the church? Yeah, that seems like a great idea. Right? This psycho. That's what he's gonna do.
This town has given aid to Benjamin Martin and his rebels. I wish to know his whereabouts. Anyone who comes forward may be forgiven their treason.
This man gives Martin and his men supplies.
Quiet.
He brings them to Black Swamp.
He's a liar!
You
In
damn
the marsh,
fool.
by the old Spanish mission.
By the old Spanish mission. Thank you very much.
He's gonna shoot you in the head. He's gonna burn everyone else alive.
Shut the doors.
But you said we'd be forgiven.
And indeed you may.
That's between you and God.
Ready to fire the town on your order, sir.
The town? Burn the church.
There's no honor in this.
Burn the church, Captain.
God, I cannot wait till he dies.
I'm just gonna go through with it.
I wish I could kill him with my own hands.
The honor is found in the end, not the means. This will be forgotten.
That's not the type of things people forget.
So much for his new bride, too, right? Shit, fucking Anne's in there.
That's not something you're ever gonna forget either. Burning them alive in their sanctuary. That's one way ticket to hell.
Absolutely.
Gabriel's gone.
Him and a bunch of men from that town want revenge now.
Yeah. You're running into an ambush. Kill him. Gabriel's gonna die.
The Reverend's with him too.
There goes the Reverend.
But his gun's loaded.
Get the shot off, get the shot off. He got shot too. No?
He's the only one left.
This guy's too slimy to die. There's no way he's dead. Plus, Mel Gibson has to kill him. Damn it.
Gabriel can be with his wife, though. Two sons.
Eek.
To the same asshole, too.
Yep. When can we kill that fucker?
Stay the course.
I have run my course.
Yeah, he's thinking, what would Gabriel do, right?
He'd stay the course.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's battle can alter the course of the war. General Greene, what exactly is the task before us?
Gentlemen, Cornwallis has us cornered.
Open field?
Looks like it.
Unreliable at best.
Excuse me, sir. I believe you underestimate our militia. All of you do.
We've seen our militia lines break time and again.
Yeah, you don't need him on the lines.
Cornwallis's own letters bear out that he has no respect for the militia, none whatsoever.
What are you suggesting, Ben?
I'm suggesting we use that.
What's he mean by that?
Everybody's a militia man.
All I'm asking is that you, let the front line of militia fire 2 shots tomorrow.
A lot can happen in a town that takes to fire 2 shots.
Indeed. That's why I'm not asking you to fire 3.
Fair enough.
It's the last soldier.
Looking very regal.
Yeah, he's got his actual non-militia uniform on now.
If I die, I will die well dressed.
Makes sense.
Oh boy.
I say avoid the cannons.
I'd say avoid everything metal.
He's like, they're not even in a formation. They're just standing out there.
Will you give this to my children?
No, you have to give it to Susan. Son of a bitch. He promised.
It's more than 12 months. You're a free man.
I'm here now on my own accord.
I'm honored to have you with us.
Well, you're only there because of him.
Yeah.
He's not free until they win the war, too, though.
Right.
What's their big trick?
I don't know.
Militia at the center?
Getting pretty close to firing those cannons at their own people.
Who decides who fires first?
I don't know. Oh! Youch.
Retreat!
What's the game plan here? Ah!
It's to make him think that that's all they had. I was tricking them into thinking if they're using militia on the front lines,
Then they're desperate, yeah.
Took out an officer.
Oh, they expected them to stop coming.
Revenge in his grasp.
He's like, no, fucking don't retreat. Hold the line, hold the line. The flag man is a very important role, I guess, huh?
Everybody's like, that's Ben.
They gotta follow the flag, essentially, right? If the flag's on the line, the soldiers are on the line. Interesting.
I think he actually knocked that guy out.
Artillery, concentrate on the center. Drive them back.
Just sit in the back of your own line. There's nothing more American than this.
Stabbing him with a fucking flag. Ooh, sorry, horsey.
It was a British horse. It's okay. His teeth were all messed up.
Oh, shit. Only winged him. Where's your tomahawk when you need it?
Tomahawk versus sword.
Get this fucker.
He's got the range on him.
Ah, come on. Do it for Susan, son of a bitch.
Kill me before the war is over, will you? It appears you are not the better man.
You're right. My sons were better men.
One stab for each of them.
Sound the retreat.
Sound! Retreat.
That one guy's got the easiest job. He just repeats everything
Yeah.
in general. What exactly do you do here?
George Washington escaped from the north undetected and surrounded Cornwallis, who could not retreat to the seas. It was blocked off by our long-lost friends, who
The
had
French
finally arrived.
Only 5 years after
Right.
Declaration of Independence.
John?
Ben?
What does Jean do now?
helps fight that war still, right?
They got a new baby.
Apparently.
Gabriel said if we won the war, we could build a whole new world. Just figured we'd get started right here. With your home.
His men rebuilding his farm. That's awesome. They should go up quick with that many men working on it. Just gotta plane all the
Well, they'd be
wood.
hand hewing all of
They
those.
gotta hand plane all the wood.
Well.
Alright.
That was a good one.
Yeah. This one gives me all the feels.
Yeah.
I just love freedom.
Amen to that.
Yeah. It's a good story about what we fought for. What we have. What people fought for.
Yep. Good reminder.
Family.
Liberty.
Yeah. And Mel Gibson, an Australian, playing the Patriot. One of the greatest American patriots. I mean, Benjamin Martin's a made-up character, but...
I figured. Probably loosely
played him
based
well.
on quite a few different men.
Yeah. I think maybe the Ghost, the militia Ghost, is probably a legend of the Revolutionary War, and they
Sure,
just
there's a few.
built the character around that, right? What'd you think?
Loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why'd you love it?
Well, I just feel bad. Just kids had to die, but
Yeah.
sacrifice.
They were all willing to.
Yeah.
Both Gabriel and Thomas both wanted to sign up, so
Yeah.
Thomas just wasn't old enough yet. He would have been by the time that war ended, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because was it
He had 2 more
1776 when Ben left?
Yeah, that was 5 years later, and he.
I think it was 3 years later. Because there was 2 years. Gabriel was in for 2 years after 76. It was 78 when Ben joined him after Gabriel
Sure.
came home. So it would have been another year. Yeah, Thomas would have been there for the last year, right? Because it was 2 years later. So, or 3 years after that point. So, yeah. Good story.
Good story. Also, like a gruesome reminder that wars last a long time.
Yeah.
Too long.
Definitely do.
Yeah.
I hadn't watched this since I became a father, so
Hits different.
all the father feels. Holy cow.
Yeah, hits different, I'm sure.
Yeah. What else we got here? Jason Isaacs, that's his name, playing the bad guy.
What an ass! Oh, I could have murdered him with my own hands.
Yeah. He plays such an evil character.
So evil.
And I hate how Adam Baldwin Jane. I hate how Adam Baldwin Jane from Firefly. Plays the loyalist.
Ew.
I wish he would have. You know, he wanted to at the town when he threw the torch.
He wanted to not do it.
Yeah, I mean, just
did it anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know his character. If he lived through the war, that was like his Fort Wilderness kind of moment where he hears the screams for the rest of his life, kind of thing, right? It would have been awesome if he refused that order and died during that scene, right?
Yes, that would be a hero's story.
Right. I'm gonna say I refuse to do this. I won't cross that line.
Yeah. Very few people would.
I feel like
very few men in that position would refuse an order. Right. It's their job is to follow orders. Yuck.
Yeah. What else is on your mind?
I'm grateful for the sacrifices of those men on that battlefield and every other man on every other battlefield across American history.
American history, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Everyone's got something to fight for.
That's why we celebrate today, right?
Yeah.
And this week. It's hard not to think about it.
Yep.
What should people comment on after the Patriot?
I feel too solemn about this, which is because 4th of July is supposed to be a day of celebration. This does not feel like a very celebratory moment.
Well, he lived. He got to go home and see Susan. That's something to celebrate.
Yeah.
What are you celebrating this 4th of July?
Yeah.
All of our American viewers.
How do you celebrate it?
Yeah.
Who do you celebrate it with? Family?
Yeah. What are your thoughts on the Patriot? What other revolutionary war films are there?
I'm sure there's quite a few.
There's John Adams, the HBO miniseries. That's really good.
Is it?
And that's like 8 movies worth of.
Yeah, it's a long one.
Each episode is like a movie.
Yeah.
So that's a really good one. We'll watch that at some point.
Okay.
All 8 episodes of it. So yeah, let us know any other Revolutionary War pieces of media that are awesome, like the Patriot.
Yeah. Thanks so much for hanging out. Happy 4th of July to everyone out there, and come back next week for something else.
Yeah, check out our Patreon link down below if you want early access to our videos, full-length commentary, access to polls, so people watch next. Links down there. Check it out. Happy 4th of July.